Hi, this is GigaYes here. I am answering a few TMI Tuesday questions, so sit back and enjoy the ride. First question was from Teddy. First, he asked me what my favorite color in Magic the Gathering was. That would be white. I play all colors with reasonable proficiency, my weakest probably being red. I just can't seem to get into the aggressive now mindset of it, but generally speaking, if I'm going to play something strong, I'm probably going to be splicing some white into it. As for my favorite card, it comes down to two. The first one, very obviously, being Doubling Season. I love doubling up counters. I love playing with tokens, so being able to get more bang for my buck always makes me happy. The other one being Pyromancer's Ascension. Same thing, just with sorceries or instants. If I can increase my burn output, I am very happy for that. I have a question from an anonymous viewer. He asked if I have an Xtube account. I do. It's the same name as I have here. I'm not one to really hide. So, that being said, I'm not going to say inactive, but it hasn't been updated in a very long time, and I might get on that here one of these days, make a couple fun videos, but right now, it's kind of out of date. I Was a Cactus asked me what my favorite video game franchise is. That would probably, though with current things, it's kind of shaky on that, Final Fantasy. It was my first real foray into something other than Super Mario, and it really gathered my interest. Final Fantasy VI is, to this day, one of my favorite games ever. I can play it start to finish like curling up with a good book. To build on my reticence to say this, he asked me what I want to see from this franchise in the future. I would really like to see them pull another Final Fantasy IX. They're long overdue to revisit their roots and go back to the good old days, so to speak. Kind of a high fantasy. Yeah. Second Anon asked me if I have ever had, well, specifically, and let's break this down here from what he says. He says, I love everything about your package. It looks so substantial, so hefty, so meaty, so manly. Thank you. I wonder though, did you ever have surgery down there? In the pic you posted a while back, draped with holiday lights. Look, there was a thin, I assume it means scar running along the underside. That is nothing surgical. I don't know what it is, but it's always been there. Also, your foreskin is luscious, but do you have a problem pulling it back completely? Not really. During sex, if it gets yanked back, it can hurt a little bit, but it's never really hugely problematic for me. And finally, he says, would you be so generous as to pose a pic of your exposed head? It could be arranged. Just keep posted. So, that's everything I have for this. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to ask. I love seeing that number beside my envelope symbol there. I don't bite unless you ask nicely. So, yeah, hit me up. Ask me whatever you want, and I will answer you to the best of my abilities. On that note, have a good night.